This is Lily's Well. I know nothing about this game. I saw the Grumps play the beginning of it a while ago, and I really don't remember anything from their playthrough. So, well, I'm gonna go get another drink. So I'll be right back while you guys can jam to this while I run an ad. It looks like we're back. So, I actually had this great idea. Since this is supposedly a bit of a longer game, I'm gonna shoost another Noti out there. Notificaciones. Just, to places and stuff. Whoops. Let's get going. It is a cold, rainy day in the Tabachi household. In the Tabachi household. It is a cold, rainy day in a household somewhere. Man, today's stream is a lot longer than I actually planned on, but that's because I started late and other people started early, so now I'm just going till whenever. Tabachi household. You are Lily. Oh my gosh, guys. We're so cute. Lily is a young, innocent girl, 9 years of age. You live in a modest home with your papa. On this cold and rainy day, you're knitting on the couch while Papa packs his things. Tonight he needs to go to work in order to teach a night class. As Lily is a good child, Papa trusts you to stay safe while he is gone. Before he leaves, Papa makes hot dogs and the boxed mac and cheese. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, that looks so good. Whoops. I pressed a bad button. Did that work? Yeah, it worked. Okay, good. Okay, really? Hold it. He helps you pour the cheese sauce on your hot dog in order to make it taste better. Of course that's popping up now. No, get out of here. Get. Shoe. Oh, that worked. Okay, good. He helps you pour cheese sauce and hot dog make it taste better. You enjoy your meal together, ignorant of future events. Papa puts you to bed with the sounds of rain lulling you to sleep. My hot dog, bring it back. Bring me back. Bring my hot dog back, Daddy. Help! Someone help! You awaken to the sound of a voice. Lily. The voice seems to come from outside. You look out your bedside window. Nobody. There's nobody among the rain and darkness. Was it a dream? You open your window a crack to listen closer. Please, it hurts. Help. The well. Someone is in the well. The rope normally hanging from it has vanished. You're a good girl, so you get out of bed to go help. Yes. Controls. Use the arrow keys to move Lily around. Lily can also move by clicking on a desired location. Objects can be interacted with by pressing Z or space key in front of it. This can also be done by clicking or tapping on the object. This game auto-saves to keep track of progress. It can be safely exited at most times. To speed up text and go through it automatically, hold the W key. Certain objects and structures require the usage of other items in order to progress. To use an item, open the menu screen. Yeah, it does. You're right. It does have that Undertale feel, too. Open a menu screen. You can also access acquired items directly from the Examine menu. On the menu screen, select the Stuff option to access collected items. By selecting an item using it on Lily, she will use it. Lily must be right in front of the item's target in order to use it. Some items have multiple places they can be used, so don't be afraid to get creative. There are 4 different types of items: stuff, ropes, keys, and files. Stuff makes up normal items that can be used to interact with objects outside the menu. These often have more than one use, so it's recommended to play around with them if stuck. Ropes are the main goal to work toward. These items are what Lily needs to climb down the well. The more obtained, the further down she can get. It is important to note that not all ropes are good materials. Once a rope is collected, it cannot be put back until Lily climbs down the well. Keys are keys. They open up certain doors and can be used infinitely in any playthrough. Finally, the files are notes, letters, books. They're really anything that can be read, just like these instructions. Even if not directly taken, any file read during a playthrough can be reread from the file section for ease of access. After collecting at least one piece of rope material, Lily can climb down into the well. The material quality and length affect the overall result of the descent. Bad materials will cause the rope to break. Once Lily goes down the well, there is no going back. The instructions can be viewed at any time from the Files tab in the Stuff menu. Okay, this is gonna be better if I use the keyboard. There we go. Get that mouse out of the way. That pesky little mouse. Well, Cryo, I hope you're ready to go on a exciting adventure of probably a lot of puzzles. Your knitting basket gives you comfort despite the stormy weather. You only have one large ball of yarn left. That would be terrible rope, right? Lamp. This is what's keeping your room bright right now. Take. The lamp may be a good light source while you're outside. The problem is it needs to be plugged in if you want it to be more than dead weight. Check status. You currently have no pieces of rope material. Oh my gosh, can we accessorize? Aww. Boo. We can't accessorize. I'm gonna burn down someone's house for this. It's your bed. Your bed sheets are all messed up from your sudden awakening. Take. You remember a movie that Papa brought back one weekend where prisoners use sheets to escape from prison? Take the sheets as rope? Yes, you take the sheets. It's your bed. Take. There is nothing left to take that would help tonight. I can't take the mattress. This is Sniffle Bear, or Sniffles for short. Sniffles was a gift from Auntie Mifuyu for your first birthday. He's kinda stinky, but a good stinky. Attic stinky. While Sniffles would be a brave and faithful companion on this quest, the rain isn't good for him. Who told you that? Who told you rain's not good for Sniffles? Shower is still wet from your early bath. The bath has many water-safe dolls sitting on the edge. I have no items. Rug. Rug. Let me take the rug. Dang it. The dusty old bathroom scale. Papa says it just doesn't work because it needs batteries, but its age implies he's in denial. It's one of those things that should probably just be thrown out at this point. You reason that even though you should brush after you wake up, this shouldn't count because it's not morning yet. What? This is the bathroom sink. Preventer of disease spread and assistant to teeth cleaning. The sink is clean with a mirror hanging right above it. Take the sink. If you manage to take this, it'd be impressive. I know, that's why you should take it. Here's a toothbrush cup. Just your brushes in it. Normally, both you and Papa keep your brushes in the same cup, but he takes his with him if he works a night class. It's funny to imagine him trying the brush while driving. You reason even the... Okay, whatever. What's this? It's your hairbrush, still wet from the after-bath brushing. There's still wet hair in the brush. You're fine with normal hair, but there's something about clumps of wet hair that grosses you out. Same, sister. I thought it was gonna be like... No. No! Oh my gosh. There's like all that stuff over there that I can't use. Fresh rolled toilet paper next to the porcelain pooper. The porcelain pooper! It's the porcelain pooper, everybody! Save money, this toilet paper is single ply. This is also known as the worst type of toilet paper. No. No, that's awful. Why? Behold, the toilet. Behold its beauty, chat. The bowl's always been a hard-working part of the household. Even after that time you made quote-unquote potions in it, causing laundry soap bubbles to completely fill the bathroom. It also never clogged. Even when you put one end of a yarn ball down it and watch the entire ball disappear in the water. Truly, the most sacred appliance to be created. Private potty can't be taken. Look inside? Yes. Well, you just wasted your time looking inside the toilet bowl. Gross. Even though the commode is kept very clean. Well, you know, even if you stood on the edge of the tub, you won't be able to reach the curtain's hooks. Trying too hard at this would probably result in you cracking your head open outside the tub. You have no concept of what an ER is, so you'd be out of luck if that happened. The trash can. It's empty. Take it. Well, you could take the plastic bag out of the trash can. You can't really think of a good reason to. Maybe if you came across a sea turtle that needs to suffocate, you can come back for this. Whoa, no thank you. Wait, go back. Oh, I thought... Never mind. Okay, what are we looking at here? Oh man, I had my mouse in the middle of the screen the whole time. Dang. There's a receipt from a place called Sack Supply. Read it. 20 Amer CR 5 Edubadi 1 Merm Cardia. Dude, you get that Merm Cardia? Small note written at the bottom of the paper. It reads, no new orders for a bit. Too much local attention. Watch the news. Wait a minute. What's our dad doing? Naughty. This drawer has some of Papa's clothes. Look. The drawer's filled with tidy whities. I don't think those would be good rope material. Mostly filled with socks and belts. All are folded to perfection. Belts might be good rope material. They're safe with the keypad in it. Seems to have space for 6 numbers. The belts might be a good rope substitute if tied together. No, I want to see all the rope material. Do not take Papa's underwear. Do not! Dang it. It's a big ol' hourglass. You've always liked how hourglasses looked, but you can't flip this one by yourself. Sometimes Papa will flip this one for you when you ask, but even he seems to struggle with its weight. It's probably more of a decoration than anything. That can be of an actual practical use. Take it. Scenario of you pulling this off the table only for the hourglass to crush you to death would surely make for an interesting ending. Fortunately or unfortunately, there is no way for you to make this even budge. But I want the ending. Oh. Well, can I take his bed sheets? His bed has always remained tidy as far as you can remember. You aren't even sure if you've seen Papa sleep in it. Tried to take the sheets off, but it seems attached to the mattress somehow. Maybe there never were actual sheets and the bare mattress just looks like this. Yeah, Papa's a weird guy. He's got some weird things in his room. So obviously, the yarn is going to be a rope. With how big the yarn, probably could be unraveled into a long rope. But it's yarn, okay? I'm not stupid. Oh, it won't let me read something about the sign or something. I don't know. Call a phone number? Yes. First 3 digits. Second, third. Start to call, but hang up before anyone can pick up. Pop said you should never call numbers you don't know. There's something under the couch. Couch sits with nobody sit on it. Look, here's where Papa usually sits on the couch to read with his book. Oh, you can't take the couch. You can see if you could take something from underneath it. Look to see if there's anything good to take. Yes. In your search, you found your knitting needles. Take them. Yes. You took the knitting needles. How about these? Take. Found an old charger for something you can't remember. It's very old with the wire being exposed someplace, but it is long enough to be used as a possible rope. No. Again, I'm not that stupid. Can we interact with this? You can't interact with the coat hanger? Dang. TV. It's the Trusted Family Television. A collection of VHS tapes can be found in the cabinets under TV. Some notable ones include Rosa J's Guide to Sunman and Clip Clop and Friends, Collection 1. Clip Clop and Friends. Now isn't the time to watch movies, but I want to watch Clip Clop and Friends. It's a book on the local plant life in your area. Read it? Yes. Which section would you like to read? We're about to learn things. Greetings, thank you for picking up my guide for the special floor located in Bethany's Mere, Vermont. I am Magus Bergamot, a resident of the Bethany's Mere area since childhood. I've spent my years studying the various unique plants that only grow in this pocket of the world. Many of these plants take on unique and unexpected roles in their ecosystems, as well as provide plenty of uses for local foragers. Like with any plant or fungal life, it is important to properly identify anything you are foraging. Failure to do so can lead to extreme injury or death. It is additionally important to not violate anyone's personal territory while foraging. An angry resident of Bethany's Mere is far worse than any moose. With all that out of the way, let's take a look at the most common specimens you will find in this area. Let's see. The majority of the trees found in Bethany's Mere are the same as those in the surrounding areas. Plenty of oak, maple, and pine to go around. The most common of the area's more unusual trees is the nymph mimic. It will appear as a normal birch tree, but with a female humanoid figure jutting out of the trunk. What? Wait, honey, you can't do that. You can't just say that and move on. Despite appearances, this is an actual nymph, but a soulless tree. These trees seem to form from the souls of women who get lost in the woods or have their corpses dumped in the woods, often after being killed. Their souls leave an imprint of sorts on a tree in Bethany's Mere, causing it to swell with the body's shape. The sap from these protrusions can be harvested and made into nymph syrup. Yeah, keep reading this section. Another commonly seen tree that's exclusive to this area is the tomb tree. Okay, what the heck? While harmless towards humanoids, in most cases, this tree can pose a risk to small children and pets. The tomb tree appears as a dead and hollow oak tree, usually in the center of a clearing. While most small animals that come across it may be interested in making a home out of the tree's many tunnels, this is actually a trap. Thanks to the tomb tree's lack of leaves, it instead gains nutrients by digesting the animals that get stuck in the tar-like sap it secretes inside its tunnels. The death of these animals is slow and full of suffering. Instead of dying of their flesh being digested, they often die of dehydration or starvation first. If something or someone you care about gets stuck in this tree's sap, common store-bought dish soap is enough to disconnect skin from the sap. Okay. I didn't particularly enjoy the last two trees. The vined plants of Bethany's Mere can be some of the most dangerous and the most useful for foragers. When looking for foraged materials, the most dangerous vine to stay away from is the overcast vamp vine. This vine can be identified by its bright purple suction cup-like leaves that only open rainy or overcast nights. Touching these leaves will cause the vine to grab its new prey and attach as many suction cups as possible to the victim's skin. It will then use these suction cups to rip the victim's skin open and suck out all of their blood until they're bone dry. Another vine that can be dangerous is the womb ripper. No. No. No, it's not. It is not the womb ripper. I don't. No. No. Stop. Not the womb ripper. That's literally the name of the killer from Blood Wash, the puppet combo game. Despite its name, it doesn't actually rip out wombs. But its danger still cannot be underestimated. The womb ripper is only dangerous for those who eat the bright red berries off its vines. Touching or squashing the berries appears to be harmless. It appears to be. You don't know if it's harmless. After being consumed, the berries will latch onto the inner linings of the new host's stomach and intestines. Like a tapeworm, the seeds inside the berries will steal nutrients from the host before eventually sprouting. Sensing the sun outside of the body, the new plants will violently burst out of the host's organs, likely leaving the host to bleed out, and the new vines to grow on the nearest tree or other large object. The body will be used by the womb ripper as extra food throughout its life. Luckily, the womb ripper vine becomes very brittle shortly after separating it from the root. This makes it easy to incinerate. Yes, keep reading. I need to know the dangers. One vine that is both dangerous and useful for foragers is known as Orderly's Punishment. Often found in shady areas along tall trees, Orderly's Punishment can be easily identified by the blue thorns growing along it. Take extra care to not get pricked by these thorns, as they will inject an intense hallucinogen that will last around 12 hours on average. They will additionally cause an intense itchy sensation on the victim's inner organs. By removing these thorns, though, this vine can be used as a very helpful building material. It is capable of holding an average of 460 pounds of weight, even after being dried out. Well, guys, we're going to need to find something to remove thorns from that vine, because that vine sounds like a great rope material. For those suffering from joint pains, you may want to look for the flower of Icarus. This yellow flowering vine grows swiftly in the rain and thrives in deep wooded areas. By licking the pollen off the flowers once a day, humanoid joints will begin to repair themselves. It is however very important to not take the vine itself or pick the flowers. After being removed from where it originally planted its roots, the plant will quickly start growing microfractures, causing it to be easily destroyed after little amounts of pressure. Whew, one more section. We can do this. Going around Bethany's Mere, there are plenty of root vegetables that can be found only here. This is due to the area's creation and the impact the outside has on it. The dwarf mandragora can be found by paved roads near the area's border. Despite its name, it is not in the Mandragora genus, rather the Daucus genus. They appear as inch-wide clusters of white flowers that grow at the side of the road. Picking them will reveal a purple root vegetable in the shape of a human baby. These vegetables range from 3 to 5 inches tall. They can cause mild stomach discomfort if eaten raw, but boiling them kills the toxin that causes this. Dwarf mandragora is best served with melted cheese and beef. The rest of this section's pages seem to have been cut out with scissors in order to keep the recipes. I hope everyone was taking notes. That'll all be on the test. Wow, I hated that. Oh, I can't interact with it. It's the stove. It also has an oven. Pop always told you to never use the stove by yourself. He also made you watch a VHS tape about how fires start and how they can destroy entire homes. Take the stove. You try to pull out the stove with all strength, but it seems that a 9-year-old child cannot lift a gas stove that was manufactured in 1975. Lame. The kitchen sink. Uncheesed macaroni noodles are in the drain. Take. These kind of scenarios recommend taking everything, but the kitchen sink for a reason. Funny joke. Oh. I know how to get up there. No. Yes? Oh, I can get to it from here. This is the key to the shed. Yes, I got the shed key. It's a letter addressed to Papa. Read it? Yes. Dear Tony, I hope this letter finds you well. I'm writing to you from Mother's home as she required extra help regarding the pig farm. What the heck? Interesting. Pig farm. She is personally doing well and has asked about you and Lily. Mother is especially curious about your progress on your research project. When Mother heard that you were pursuing her specialty, she was delighted to see how you would do. Please write to her and possibly send samples. I only expect to stay on the farm for the next year or so before returning to Maine. With your permission, I'd like to visit your home on the way. Thank you for your time, Vic. Never seen the key to the attic before, just its place on the board. Pop always takes the house key with him when he leaves. There's a label for the shed's key. Dude, what the heck is going on, man? Ah! Interesting. Humans confuse me. The fridge towers above you. Your drawings cover the fridge. Take. There isn't much in the fridge. The grocery delivery hasn't come yet this week. These are the doors to the pantry. A padlock keeps the doors shut. This place only Papa is allowed to go in. Bruh. Hold on a minute. I need to check something. I wonder when Bulba ended. Those eggs up there? Oh, snow globes. They're probably snow globes. Oh, there we go. Stuff. I got the knitting needles. Sheets. Keys. 100 keys. Wait, I've got it. I've got it. There's nothing to knit here. What the heck? That was a weird glitch. That's the bathroom. Ooh. We've made it to the out of the doors. I think everyone's just assumed oh no. They can assume whatever they want about me. It's a lamp. Look. Moths and other bugs love lamps. This is a true fact that can be tested at home. Unfortunately, there are no moths because of the rain. It's out of your reach because you're a child. Rude. What's this? Someone piss on the ground? Yes, Lily's well. I know this game from the Game Grumps and never watched them actually finish it. Thanks for
23 rip Ryan 23 rip Ryan 23 rip.
Thank you for the thanks for the sub, Bulba. 4-month streak, wow. It's crazy. That's one more subscription towards the sub goal. So how is Spyro, Bulba? Nice. Yeah, I never have watched anyone finish it, so. Small puddle. You remember mosquitoes lay their eggs in stagnant water, so you don't want to touch it. No, drink it. It's tied tightly. Your small hands have no hope untying it. Yes, there is. There's always something to knit. Nice, beat the game 100%. Turtle pond. Too dark to see below the surface, but you can see a couple turtle shells around the pond. Papa always told you not to touch turtles, because they can bite off your fingers and toes. Well, Papa is sounding less and less cool. Try to pick up a snapping turtle in the dark on a rainy night is a risk even you won't take. Boo. There's a pretty big rock on the ground. It's a rock. They're one of the common things to find outdoors. Cryo, were you taking notes earlier? Probably gonna be heavy. Take the rock. You took the rock. The weight of the rock slows your movement. Hope you're taking notes, Cryo. Because now we need to know which ones of these are safe. I'm just kidding. It's in the files. Yeah, I don't know how long we can keep going, but I know it seems like everyone else is gathering over at Bobby's stream right now. She's playing Fae Farm without Jerry. It's crazy. Gotta do vines. Oh my gosh. The Overcast Vamp Vine. Bright purple suction cups, so it's neither of these. Oh no. Now I need to fix that. That's such a tiny name. No. Gotta have a big name for a big boy. There we go. Yes. The Womb Ripper. That is... the yellow one? Oh, yeah, the berries. Yes. Orderly's punishment. There it is. So I need to cut this. I need to remove the thorns. Flower of Icarus. It's the flu. Oh wait, there's the red one, the Womb Ripper. Look, the vine is covered in large red berries. You've seen birds in the area eating them before. Oh, I bet those birds are dead. But what if I take it? Oh. I can't go further in either. Go down. Another rock? Take it. Dang it. Guys, they won't let me collect the rocks. I'm gonna go crazy. This trash cans are ready for pickup. You can put any unwanted rope parts in here. Discard rope markers, can I take another trash. Sort through ropes, choose the no. Yes, no mail today. Now's not time to be playing in the road. Now's not time to be playing in the road. Now's not time to be playing in the road. Guys, am I crazy, or is right now the perfect time to be playing in the road? Oh my gosh, it's the titular well. This is the source of the voice. All that can be heard now is the echoes of raindrops. If you wish to save the person trapped in the well, you will need to construct a rope. Oh, come on. You know, I specifically tell it not to show that stuff. And it shows it. Get out of there. Another big rock. Currently go to one piece. No. I want to... Stuff, rock, use rock. If you want to put the rock down, you should at least put it in the general area you found it in. No, this rock was over in the forest. The rock's very heavy. Put the rock back. Woo! Zooming around at the speed. Zooming around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow. Thank you, Bulba. Turned that down. Can I go in the Wawa? The chain serves as a handrail for the bridge. Chain's a bit rusty from the stream's occasional splashing. Take. Welded. Oh, gosh. What happens if I turn the filters off? There were no filters to begin with. This was all a ruse. Oh, this is running in a browser thing, I guess? Thick pink flowers are growing here. These are dahlias. In fact, dahlia is the national flower of Mexico. Concerning fact, you've never heard of Mexico. What? Blue flowers look like a fairy dress are growing here. These are lobelia flowers. There's an all-girls school named after this flower. It is also a fictional school. Thin-petaled pink flowers. African daisies. They are one of the more hardy flowers out there, but careless gardeners can still kill them. Must appear to be sad. These are mountain larkspurs. If you eat it, you will die. Take. Pop made this garden for Mother. You can't bring yourself to mess up the plants in here. Even if you don't really understand, your nerves lock up at the mere thought. Don't ask why I want to take the ones that will kill you. These are asters. Because of how they look, they were named after the Greek word for star. Low-growing blue flowers. These are Veronica Georgia blues. People usually grow them to protect bulbs. To protect bulbas around them that haven't grown yet. Large pink flowers are grown here. These are peony flowers. If you were colorblind, you may have mistaken these for marigolds. Actually, they look pretty different even without looking at the colors. Oh, you won't let me look at the rose bush? Small pink spiked flowers are growing. These are lupine flowers. If someone is allergic to peanuts, they're probably allergic to these flowers too. Rounded, no. Blue bell-shaped flowers are growing here. These are gentian flowers. You once saw a hummingbird drink from these. You ran to tell Papa, but by the time you came back, it was gone. Pale plum flowers are growing here. These are petunias. They are originally from South America, but most seen today are results from crossbreeding. Fresh-smelling indigo flowers are growing here. May not know my flowers, but I know a bitch when I see one. What are you talking about? Oh, she won't touch it. Yeah, these are salvia flowers. Most know this plant as wild sage, making it good for drying. These are delphinium flowers. Although these plants thrive in the sun, they are planted next to the shed to prevent overheating. Sprouts are peeking out of the soil. Thanks to the rain, these should be growing into beautiful flowers one day. Many tiny, pale, pink flowers are growing here. These are forget-me-nots. While the name sounds sweet, it also sounds really sad. Maybe it's just the idea of not having to ask someone to not forget them. Vertical bushels of bright pink flowers. These are hyacinths. Even though they sometimes just appear on their own, Papa grows them here. Are you telling me every single one of these things that are big zinnia flowers, despite how they look, they're related to sunflowers. Sunflowers are your favorite. Stepped in his peonies. She gives their marigolds. Nice. That's a good one. So each of these are wait. Are they? Morning glories. They bloom for only one day before dying. These are carnations. Throughout history, these plants have been harvested for their scent and medicinal uses. Yeah. Little fairy dresses we already did. Thin Already did that. Now we can go back to here. Strangely shaped blue flowers are growing here. These are monk's hood flowers. Oh, I've heard of these. If you even touch it, you'd probably die. Blue spiky flowers are growing here. They're called sonics. These are globe thistles. I know it's thistles. Out of all the flowers in the garden, these seem to be the most loved by the bees. Pink flowers with spiky centers are growing here. These are cone flowers. Their plant genus was named after the fact that their centers look like sea urchins. Large clustered bright pink flowers are growing here. These are... Well, the scientific name for the genus is Celosia. They were named after the fact that they look like a rooster's crest. Why didn't they call it a rooster's crest then? There's a memorial for someone in a language you don't understand. The memorial says, "Oh no, guys, I can't believe it. I can't believe they're going to make me pull out Google Translate." The memorial says we're talking about it. What? Is that really the translation? We're talking about it? On top of the stone is a strangely shaped hole. It's narrow and seems to go down a little over 5 inches. We're talking about it. But are we? I guess we're talking about it. Right now. Kind of. We're almost at 4 hours, 30 minutes. Might have to, end this soon. Well, wait. Large pair of garden shears buried in the ground. These shears are usually used for trimming vines and trees that overstay their welcome. Children and large scissors usually don't mix. Take the shears. You took the shears. There's a spare extension cord on the floor. Even in a storage shed, having a wire out like this is a clear OSHA violation. It's a bag of mulch. Used for gardening. Take it. Too smelly. Oh my gosh, just like Bulba. Pair of bolt cutters. You don't remember seeing Papa use these much. Pretty heavy tool. Took the bolt cutters. Old broken weed whacker is left to rest in the corner. Broke a while ago after Papa dropped this in the river. It's really nothing more than dead weight. Thick and new looking. I'm a smart boy, doing smart things with my smart hands. I'm doing things the smart kid way. And I bet you didn't even think that I would think to do things the smart kid way. Yes. You took the tire swing. Yes, now take the tire. Papa will retie the swing when he comes back. Papa never taught you bowline knots, just various bend knots. Tire's so large, you won't be able to wrap your arms around it. It's just here as a reminder that you ruined something Papa made for you. Well, that's not very nice. There's a vine growing along the tree. The vine is covered in sharp blue thorns that point toward the ground. It has a chokehold on the tree. No, 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 no. But I can take this one. No. Ugh, I just want things, you know? I want things and stuff, and it's not giving me things and stuff. Bolt cutters. You really aren't allowed in the pantry. Break the lock anyway. Uh-oh. Variety of canned foods are stacked on pantry shelves. Their cans contain beets, carrots, and snake. Why are there canned snakes? The snake can is a gag gift. Take. Never taught you how to use can opener. You don't take the cans. It's a large sealed bag of beef jerky. The bag is very full, but Papa always tells you that jerky is expensive. This may be a good treat while outside. Take a piece. Yeah, we've got a piece of jerky. Chicken noodle soup, chicken soup with rice, and tomato soup. Papa's favorite soup isn't here. Tomatoes, beans, and ham. You aren't sure how they could have fit an entire ham into a can. Corn, sprouts, and peaches. Sprouts are the devil's vegetable. Is that a rope up there I see? Dang. Let's see. I've got shears, bolt cutters, and knitting needles. And jerky. Ropes. Ooh, I've got 4 ropes. I've only got a shed key. How am I supposed to find other things, dude? Ooh, I've got it. Yes, there is. His sheets. Oh my gosh, this girl. This girl. Items. Knitting needles. You can probably knit the yarn. You have to do yes. Oh my gosh, I'm so smart. Witness me. Five pieces of rope. Let's see a reel. I don't have a phone number yet. What's going on with that? What's going on with that? What's the deal with airline food? Okay, folks. As much as I'm loving this game, it's time to end stream.